All right, and now we're just going to throw a little colourful segment to end the show, which is our ones to watch in this tournament.
And there are many of them.
Things to watch, matches to watch,
Yeah.
players to watch. And we're just going to start by talking about the player of the tournament. Who is going to be the player of the tournament? Shane, over to you.
Yes. Well, a lot depends on who goes well and how. Player of the tournament will be based on one team getting a bit of momentum and who's the key man in that. So if you're thinking if Wales are going to go march to the World Cup, as you said they might, then look no further than Alan Wynne-Jones.
No
Because
further.
if Wales are marching all the way to the final, it's with him in the row, and it's with him as
him
captain,
leading,
and him leading
marching
everything.
them down.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I would have him as a potential thing. But then similarly, if Ireland are to do a similar job and get all the way to the final first time ever, I think James Ryan would be the key man in that team for the way we play, for it to be successful to get us that far. It would put the likes of James Ryan in as contender. Maybe Stockdale as well if he grabs a load of tries. For that kind of,
Sexton.
Sexton
runs the show.
Conor Murray if he has a stormer of a tournament.
Yeah.
But I think James Ryan is a likely one just because we play quite an attritional tight game. But then if the All Blacks are going all the way, which is not unprecedented. I mean, they've done it the last 2 World Cups.
Yeah, not unprecedented.
No, indeed.
Most of the World Cups.
Yes.
Bowden Barrett.
Bowden Barrett. He's an awesome player.
He's not getting. He's not. People aren't. People are so focused on his qualities as a 10 or lack thereof or issues here and there with place kicking and everything else and distribution. They miss how good a rugby player he is.
He's just a constant rugby
insane
player.
He has been the best player in the world. If you talk about World Cup cycles, best player in the world this World Cup cycle is Bowden Barrett, and it's not close. He has been phenomenal. He has been as a try scoring machine.
As a defensive last ditch tackler,
his kicking game has come on leaps and bounds. Been brilliant. He's been brilliant. And if the All Blacks are to go well, he will be at the heart and soul of all of it.
And then if England are to go well, similarly, I'd say Itoje, Vunipola, Farrell are probably the 3 most likely contenders for.
No, those are the guys.
And
that's Billy V. As good as Mako is, they never give props credit. So
no, that's the point as well. Like Ireland's player of the tournament would probably be Cian Healy if he had to win the whole thing, but he's not going to give it. But yes, no, Mako is similarly disadvantaged by being a prop. In the context of all these colourful player of the tournament type things, he just doesn't score the flashy tries. Or maybe Johnny May, but I don't think so. I think it would be Itoje, Vunipola, Farrell, which is the little spine of what their team is about.
Totally.
And it is possible because England could go marching through as well.
If it's South Africa, then you're talking your halfbacks first of all. Faf and Andre Pollard are huge.
Team,
and then outside of that, Dwayne Vermeulen. Can you look much further? Sia Khaleesi, what a team they have.
Malcolm Marx.
Cheslin
Colby.
My suspicion, Cheslin Colby. My suspicion is that if they're to go all the way, that the leader of that pack will emerge as Dwayne Vermeulen. Khaleesi's obviously a big leader around the field, but Dwayne Vermeulen has the physical presence that he is. He's the guy who's going to make your big time steals
in the tight. Khaleesi tends to hang out slightly wider than him as well.
Because he's more athletic. Grab some tries.
He will, and he'll grab some players by the scruff.
He might be the guy to make. Actually, himself and Vermeulen might be the guys to make Bram Steyn finally move backwards in a game of rugby.
I think that pretty much always happens when South Africans who are playing for other, like CJ Stander went to South Africa and got injured.
That's so true. Every time that a South African expat plays South Africa, tends to be a rough day for them.
Yes, it does.
Just even by the guys they kind of know are better than them.
Yeah, exactly. On some level, that's true. So then little kind of just chucked in there for my sake. If France go all the way, then
you love France. Shane loves France. He's outed as a France fan.
If it's to be them, then it's Antoine Dupont.
Yeah.
If they're to be successful, it's Petit General Antoine Dupont. Pulling the strings and getting them there and finding some nice tries and some nice passes. That's the outside bet.
Yeah, it is an outside bet. It is definitely.
You'd get good odds.
You would for sure.
But then top try scorer.
Oh no! Can we have a prediction on player of the tournament, please?
Prediction of
Okay. of all of those contenders, just for colour.
Well, then I'm going to say James Ryan.
All right,
optimism.
I'm going to say Alan Wynne-Jones.
I'm going to say Alan Wynne-Jones.
No, you changed my mind. Bowden Barrett.
You're going to say Bowden. I thought that's where your head was going. I was surprised by that. Bowden Barrett. I'm optimistically going to say James Ryan. But I think Bowden Barrett is.
Although I did predict South Africa to win the thing, so maybe Andre Pollard. Maybe Andre Pollard just won't miss a kick for the whole tournament.
He has looked very imperious.
He'll just get like
or Faf.
50
Faf is
50
just
kicks,
pulling the strings and being the heartbeat. That's
Yeah.
They're definitely ones to watch though. All of those players are elite and world class, and just part of the reason we love the Rugby World Cup, because they're all going to be there. And then top try scorer, which is an illustrious enough thing. It's a pretty storied list.
I'm going to read out a short list of options for you for the top try scorer of the tournament, and I want you to see. First of all, tell me who I've missed if I've missed anybody, but then also see who you're picking from it. Jacob Stockdale, our Irish representative. I think Sabu Nkosi, if things go well for him, he could get into the team and rack up some tries.
Definitely.
If he's playing against Namibia, Canada, Sabu Nkosi, Mapimpi, Cheslin Colby,
all the South African wingers.
Yep,
because they're playing Namibia and Canada, and Italy.
Sever Reece, George Bridge, Bowden Barrett.
Yes,
all potential top try scorers. Johnny May, can't sleep on Johnny May.
No.
Stuart Hogg from Scotland, in with a shout. TJ Perinara from the All Blacks, another shout.
Yes.
Scrummy who gets tries. Damien Penaud.
Oh, awesome.
And again he reacts to the Frenchman. Baptiste Delguy.
Yeah, another awesome one. We haven't seen enough of him this year.
Big Buffelli getting some
potential
tries
there. Yeah.
George North.
Yes.
Curtly Bale.
Definitely.
Marika Corey Betty.
Yes.
Semi Radradra. Josh Tuisova.
Yeah. They're all
now. That's my Joe Taufete'e. Can't leave him out because the man has a try scoring record like you wouldn't believe from Hooker for the US.
No, I still think it's going to be Rob Kearney, man. nine try Kearney, they used to call him.
Did they know? No. Kearney to actually score 15 tries and break Jonah Lolu's all-time World Cup record. Yeah.
In one World Cup.
Brown and Brian Abana share that record.
No, it's going to be Rob all day.
Rob Kearney. Give me a real prediction.
Rob Carnage. No, a real prediction. I'm going to say Nkosi.
That's a good shout.
Because I think he's going to play against both Namibia and Canada.
And score four tries
in
no one
each.
will catch him.
Yeah, because those are the games when that kind of thing is decided. It's tier 1 against tier 2, and it's pool stage, and it's cricket scores. That's when like, sure, even Keith Earls is Ireland's top try scorer ever, and he scored so many of them against Italy in World Cups.
Didn't Julian Savia get a hat-trick in a quarter-final last year? Against your beloved France.
Yes. Well, that France were terrible. This France are better than that France.
Hopefully.
They're better than that France.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
But
no, I love Toulouse more than France, to be honest. I'm excited for France because Toulouse.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. There's a lot to like about France. Yeah. So you're going for. I'm going for
Sabu Nkosi.
I am going to go for TJ Perinara.
That's also
giving a scrummy shout.
Yeah.
I'd love to see a scrummy get tough. The man scores tries.
He does score tries. Yeah.
So he's going to just get a load of inside balls.
Yes, what he's looking for.
Namibia,
yes,
and he's going to score those tries.
Yeah.
So TJ is my guy. Now, breakthrough player. I'm not even sure if there's a way to resolve this because I'm not sure if these are even given out officially. But there was a breakthrough player of the year award last time, and I'm thinking breakthrough player of the tournament. Now, these are guys who are not quite stars, but could make a name for themselves.
Yeah, there's always it's kind of aligned with the idea of a bolter, although a bolter is probably like if you're in your first World Cup and kind of a young man,
Jordan Mataya,
that thing. Kind of thing. But bolter can also mean just someone who hasn't been
these are guys
on the international stage.
Rugby guys will know, but probably haven't emerged on the international stage quite to the degree that they could. And who's going to emerge? Like there's Fukuoka and Radradra, who obviously everybody knows, but they would know a whole lot more if they did some stuff
at the World Cup.
Yes, and Becca Gorgodza at number 8 for Georgia could be the man. Vili Amimata as well. The Northern Hemisphere guys are all familiar with him, but he could make his name on the world stage. From an Ireland point of view, Andrew Conway, who was
coming in with form,
was a superstar. Like you wouldn't believe at schoolboy level. Everyone was like, "This guy's next to O'Driscoll."
Yeah,
and then he played for Leinster for a bit, looked a little bit slight, went out to Munster, slowly got better and better and better. Scored a worldie.
He's worked on all of his fundamentals. Yeah. He's great under the high ball. He's solid everywhere. He plays 15 on wing.
Scored a worldie of a try to get Munster into the semi-final in the 2018 season of the Champions Cup, and has come into this World Cup in the form of his life. And if he gets given the go by Joe to play in these big games, Andrew Conway could make a name for himself and all of a sudden people who hadn't heard of him from New Zealand could be talking about him.
This Conway boy is pretty good.
Andrew Conway would be our shout. Jordan Pataya himself
from Australia,
19-year-old,
the consummate bolter. He hasn't even been capped yet, and here he is at the World Cup.
You never
if he goes well, like they really are excited by him. So
Dupont and Pinot, I would say,
they're the two French contributors. I'd agree with that.
Mikey Teo is a guy I'm a big fan of from America, who didn't play in the PNC. He's a very, very quick winger, old school American style winger.
You know, some sprinter pace,
Tazuki and Gwenya type of guy. And I would be excited to see him go well. I have a shout out for Pablo Matera from Argentina.
He's your favourite Argentinian, isn't he, at the moment?
100%. He's a proper flanker. He's a flanker's flanker, and he's a class. He's got great ball skills to him. If Argentina are to go well, he's going to be a big part of the reason why, because he's tough, tougher than the rest of that Argentinian team. And he looks insane. When they go well, he's like making all the plays. Kind of like Peter O'Mahony in that game that Ireland beat the All Blacks. He's just everywhere. And if Argentina are to go well, he'll be a big part of that, and he'll steal headlines. People will be like, "Who's this Pablo Matera guy? He's so good." That could happen. Joe Tokanasiga from England, kind of bolted into the squad. Fijian guy, can make things happen.
Definitely.
Darcy Graham from
Darcy
Scotland.
Graham. Oh, he's been awesome all season.
Nobody talks about him, but man, he tore the Georgians a new one on both games, and he's a very good guy.
Plus, you can't miss him. He's got the peroxide blonde hair for the World Cup.
He does.
He does definitely stand out there.
And then there's Seyu Teni from Samoa, the young 10, who has all the skills to step up and make things happen. If things go well for Samoa, you might see some good things happen.
I'd probably throw in you Tamora then in a similar vein.
Absolutely.
As lovely 10s from the tier 2 sides.
So give me a prediction for who one or two maybe, or just even one if you want to.
Breakthrough players.
Who's going to be the breakthrough player? Who's going to make things happen from that list?
Mata, I like the look of. Damien Pinot, I think has been pretty imperious.
I think people are going to be talking about Damien Pinot the other side of this World Cup. I think so. This man thinks France are going to win the tournament.
No,
right now.
No, I don't. But I have a very built-in knowledge of Irish rugby history, and a part of that is respecting France.
I hear you.
Yeah,
on that I hear you.
Yeah,
I am going to say that the bolter. I'm going to be like you and weirdly optimistic. I'm going to say Andrew
Conway.
Yeah,
that's very possible.
I think Andrew Conway is going to take Keith Earls' jersey away from him. And start in the right wing when it comes to a World Cup quarter-final. And if we win, he could be a big part of the reason why. Andrew Conway is very, very good.
And
Ireland don't even understand how good he could be. You know?
And World Cups are a place for wingers to showcase their stuff. You know, and wingers suddenly increase their stock immeasurably, and then normally get massive offers from French clubs.
Listen, we are almost finished with our marathon special on this Rugby World Cup. We tried to make it shorter, but we can't. We're physically incapable of doing that. And
if you stuck with us, thanks so much. But we'll wrap up with
the games of the tournament. What are the games to watch? Obviously outside of the final and the quarterfinals and everything else.
And just all the games.
Outside of all the games, which of course you should watch. Which are the games, if you're a neutral and you're looking to get into it, what games are you going to be hoping to watch? I would say for sheer clash of styles and tier 2 fun, Fiji v Georgia is one of my games of the tournament.
Definitely.
I think it's got wonderful colour to it. It's forwards against backs. It's beauty and the beast. It's got all the potential to just be this insane game of footy. It could whichever team takes hold of it, it could go either way. You could see the Georgians dominate things, but then Fiji gets some plays off, and then it could be tight in that way.
You could see Fiji blitz them.
You could see Fiji blitz them, but as a clash of styles between sides of a similar-ish level, but very, very different to each other, it's got a lot of fun and a lot of colour to it.
Then Japan-Scotland. From Pool A.
What a game.
What a significant game for both of them. It'll probably be the deciding factor of who's going to the quarterfinal and who isn't. You'll have that Japanese crowd roaring everything on. You'll have a Scotland side buoyed by their performances against Georgia and their momentum coming in. You'll have Finn Russell, you'll have Yuta Mori, you'll have Fukuoka, you have Darcy Graham. You have all this great stuff going on.
You've got two sides who embrace attacking rugby. Going at it for a place in a quarterfinal. What more do you want? It's going to be a showcase game. It's going to be high skill, high technical attacking rugby with stakes.
Yes,
that's what you want.
It's a proper game.
That's what you want.
And
you could eat it with a steak. Watch it while eating steak is what I meant to say there. Eat it with a steak.
Eat it with a steak.
I've just thrown into the mix every single matchup in Pool D between either Fiji and Georgia or Wales and Australia. Every single one of those games is going to be curious.
Every game from Pool D that doesn't involve Uruguay
is a game to watch.
Yeah, because they're also interesting, and similarly clash of styles everywhere, and just so many dynamics at play, as we did say in that pool. That is the pool to watch, and they're definitely, all of those games are worth casting your eyes on. And then of course we bury in the lead a little bit with this one, but day 2 of the tournament, week 1 overall, round 1, South Africa versus New Zealand, Springboks versus All Blacks. Probably 1 and 2 in the world against each other in the first round. And
one of the first games you're going to see is between the 2 best sides in the world. I mean, guys, this is the game to watch.
Of course,
the best teams,
it's always the game to watch.
The best teams in the world. Let's watch them go at it, and it can take so many different shapes. It'll likely be close. It's the game at the highest level. You always have to appreciate that.
Yes, that's exactly right. So that'll be some showcase.
I've put in Australia-Wales. Just because I think that game is going to colour so much of how I see this tournament going. I think there's a lot riding on that game. I think it's going to inform where Wales are at and where Australia are at, and actually what's likely to happen after it. If Wales get the better of it, all of a sudden England are avoiding Wales in that physical battle in the quarters.
Which means England's chances are improved, and Wales'
chances are. It changes the shape of it entirely. If Australia win, there's a big chance for, I think, South Africa or New Zealand to go all the way to the final. So I think that game is actually going to colour the wider tournament in a big way, and actually reveal quite a bit about where both sides are at, and will have consequences thereafter. I think that's an important,
as well as being a very good game of footy between two sides that are well balanced, and yet the winning record's on Australia's side, but the momentum and probably more recent kind of form is on Wales' side.
It's a curious one.
It's interesting. And then finally, we have one more, but there are loads more. Obviously, the final you're going to watch as well. But France v Argentina, which is a consequential game. A lot of our predictions were based on the idea that France would win that one.
But it's as likely. You were leading.
I was pushing that, no doubt. But and a lot of our Southern Hemisphere subs might be saying, "What are you talking about? Argentina are going to win that game."
Argentina are great, and
that's a fair shout. Argentina are dangerous, and Argentina in the World Cup are a different animal altogether. So it's
going to be another game of 2 great attacking sides. It could take many different shapes. And again, is going to have quarterfinal stakes riding on it. On it, and it actually is a. If you hadn't noticed, on the Saturday, after the first game, all 3 of the games on the Saturday, the opening Saturday of the tournament, are in our games to watch. There's Fiji Australia, which is one of our melee in that pool. Then there's Argentina against France, and then South Africa against New Zealand.
Saturday, what a day of rugby!
What a day of rugby! 21st of September. Mark it in your calendar. Do not tolerate anybody who will try to take you away from those rugby games.
Yes,
it's important.
It is important.
God damn it! Listen, that's it. We have gone for. Is it our longest show ever?
It might be our longest show ever.
It's the World Cup special. The Rugby World Cup is happening, folks. Get excited. I'm excited. Shane's excited.
Sure, we're gonna. According to me, we're gonna win the World Cup. So why wouldn't I be excited?
Of course. Come on, you boys in green.
That's where we are. We will try to keep our non-partisanship hats on for as best we can, but we'll also caveat that by saying that Ireland are going to win the World Cup, which is about the most partisan statement we can make.
Oh, totally. Come on, you boys in green. Come on, Ireland. Come on, rugby. This is going to be a great tournament. I'm dying to see it. Very excited.
And we will be.
Thanks for watching the Overlap Rugby podcast. If you enjoyed that video, please like down below and subscribe for more videos. And please enter the comments section to join our conversation. Thanks.